Welcome to Retro Pickups for the week. It's another small week for retro pickups. I'm honestly running out of things to buy for retro pickups. Well, mostly things that I can find at Goodwill. I'm gonna have to start buying things off of eBay and things like that. The amount of stuff you find at Goodwill is less and less each time I go there. Well, anyway, so an update on the Sega CD. As of now, it's still not working, but my plan was to grab... That music's a little loud. My plan was to grab some CD cache chips. So the problem with the Sega CD is that it does not read video game CDs. It only reads audio music CDs. And one of the potential... I've gone through a lot of troubleshooting already. So I've cleaned the laser... I've adjusted the potentiometers on the laser assembly. I've changed the laser entirely. Nothing seems to work. It reads music CDs, but won't read game CDs. So another possible issue could be with the CD cache chips that are on the motherboard. So for retro pickups from AliExpress. Are you able to see what that is? That is, well, maybe I'll pull it out of the box. That is a CD cache chip. And what I have to do, I'll pull one of these out. What I have to do is desolder the chip that's on the motherboard now. Whoa. And replace it with this guy. I don't know if that's going to focus. It's probably too small and too close, but it's a microchip. And replacing this microchip potentially will fix the issue. I've never done anything like that. It may or may not be beyond my skill level. You know, I've done some soldering before, but nothing like this. It'll be the first time doing something like that. So I got to put this chip on the Sega CD, which I have partially disassembled right here. Here's my Sega CD. Okay, so there's that. I might try and attempt that this weekend. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to stream that attempt to desolder that and fix that. But we'll see. Keep an eye out for my streams. I'll put it on YouTube. If I end up taking a video of me doing that, I'll put that on YouTube. Okay, so there's that. Stay tuned for updates. Follow my YouTube channel for updates on the Sega CD, because I will be updating. Okay, the next thing and the last thing I have for retro pickups this week. Saw this at a pawn shop. There's a pawn shop not that far from me. Sometimes I walk there and pop my head in and see what they got. And this week I found Star Wars Rogue Squadron for the Gamecube. Yeah, or actually Rogue Leader. It's Rogue Squadron 2, Rogue Leader. So this is a good game. It's it's not a super valuable game, but it's a launch game for the Gamecube, and I did get it below the typical price for this. They were asking $17, and I was like, I was kind of thinking out loud, should I pay cash or use my credit card? And they said, we'll give it to you for $15 if you use cash. So I said, okay. So yeah, I got this for $15. Disc is in there. It's got some paperwork. Actually, never pulled this out. Okay, that sucks. It's actually not the manual. It's like a registration card of some kind. I suppose this would have had a manual. I'm actually not sure if it ever had a manual. I suppose it would have, though. But yeah, let's pop this in. Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2 for GameCube. Let's play it and see how it goes. Alright, let's see how it goes. I have not played this game on real hardware in a very long time. That. So I don't know if I have enough space on my memory card. I guess we'll see. I remember being so impressed by the trailer for this game. In the trailer, I could not distinguish the video game from the movie. This opening scene here where the TIE fighters are in space, or the X-Wings are in space, it looked just like the movie. I have Star Wars, the Clone Wars or something?
All wings report in.
Some kind of Star Wars game. Not this one. Well, I do have this one now.
Red 3 standing by. Red 6 standing by. Red 9 standing
I have the
by.
Matrix.
Red 2 standing by. Red
Matrix
11
Reloaded,
standing
I think,
by.
is the name of
Red 5 standing
it.
by.
I have Donkey Konga and Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, but I do not have the bongos anymore. I need to get those bongos back so I can play Jungle Beat.
This is base 1.
What do you think of the graphics in this game? What was that?
Squad leaders, we've picked up a new group of signals. Enemy fighters coming your way.
That was weird. The graphics, do they hold up? How do they look? Looks just like the movie, the special effects. Now I think part of that is the artificial nature of this environment. Like it's all metal. Once you get to a planet, the graphics look a little bit less impressive. Okay, we're gonna go in the trench. The trench I always find very difficult. Trench.
Big switch. Let's close it up.
Going from the Nintendo 64 to this, that is a huge leap in graphic fidelity. Huge. Probably the biggest leap from one generation to the next ever was Nintendo 64 to Gamecube or PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2. Huge. Is that it? Hey, I did it!
Rogue Leader, the Imperials have landed on Hoth and are moving in our direction. The rebel transports are preparing for evacuation. Take Rogue Squadron to Outpost Beta and intercept any Imperial forces you may find.
Battle of Hoth from Shadows of the Empire is so ingrained into my memory that I can't think of what else would I do besides the objectives laid out in that Nintendo 64 game. I'm not even sure. Maybe it's the B button. It is the B button, okay. So the mechanic is nearly identical to the way they did it on the Nintendo 64. Alright. This thing. I get to switch to the X-Wing? Cool. Gotta get rid of these bombers. Crashed too many times. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. It's been real fun continuing Eternal Darkness on Wednesday. So we'll play another hour or so on Wednesday. Hey, yeah, thank you, Jester, for being here. Thanks for trying the slots, and thanks for all the jump scares, everyone. Happy Halloween. Yeah, it's fun. So I'm gonna continue my Saturday on my own.